Hello and welcome to the channel. This is our first video in a very long time. Not that I have many videos beforehand, but we are starting a new journey here. We are starting Cities Skylines 2. Now, I did get this when it first released. I have been playing it, kind of getting my head wrapped around it, and here I am starting to make videos on it. So we'll see how I do. We'll see how this goes, and hopefully y'all can be along for the long haul. We'll be doing a few different games on here. City Skylines will be one of the more paramount. I may have another game that is another weekly video, but that will come down the road as get more into a rhythm and a routine on how I'm doing all this. It is me and my wife who are running this channel. She's more of the video editor and I'm more of the gamer, so our talents work well in that regard, and hopefully they come through well on YouTube's end. But we will be starting a new game. I'll also be doing a few lives here and there of different games that I play. Some will be with friends, some will be just me gaming. Those lives will tend to be a variety of games. It won't just be Sea Skylines or just one thing, but I do play a variety, and also depends on the mood I'm in. But you can look forward to City Skylines every week. Hopefully should be releasing Thursdays. This week here is Remembrance Day for us, so we have a short week, so that's gonna throw a bit of a wrench into what our scheduling is, but that will be ironed out in the next couple weeks. But just so you see what we're gonna be doing, let's hop into it. We're gonna start a new game here. This will be the city that we follow for a while. I believe I'm gonna build on San Francisco. I've built on a few maps now, and this is one I've been waiting for to do this specifically. So let's see how this goes. So North America, disasters, alright, that's all looking good. City name, what should we name it? Anything come to mind? See if any of these are something that sticks out. If not, I'll think of something here. Yeah, let's do Midhurst. I like that. That sounds pretty decent. So I've got quite a few hours into the first City Skylines, and I highly enjoyed that, and I got this one as soon as it came out. I pre-ordered, so I also have Tampere map. I don't know if you've seen that. And then of course I got the deluxe edition, so it also came with the San Francisco set. I will be getting all of the first season of DLC as it comes, so I'm just playing it a little bit here just to let the water do some movement, so I can hopefully see where that's all going. It's pretty stagnant, so I think I'm gonna stick this way off to the end here, and we will throw a water tower up right away. I personally like having these right at the beginning of the city. It'd be like, yo, hey, here's my city. You drive around the countryside enough and you see enough of the cities, they've got their water tower fairly close to the beginning of the city, or more in the middle as things built around it. So I'm gonna throw mine up right there. Now I'm gonna throw this medium road down, just straight shot it here. We can curve it off at the end at a later date. but we got our collector here. Now, let's have a peek at our contour lines. See, we got this hill here. That's a pretty decent hill, so might have some of the communities follow some of these contour lines. So if we come right down to there, I'm sticking with just straight roads right now, mostly to try and keep some of the gridding as equal and even as possible. We'll throw another couple of these streets in here, just following some of these contours. Do some grid now, get things set up for our city. No, let's just drag that right into there. Why not? This is a pretty steep portion, so we'll just come nice along here and then drop that in. That's a little bit of a steep road, but that's not too bad. That's all pretty nice and level. Follow those contours as you would in real life. You get some nice odd shapes when you do that too. Gives you some points to... I like connecting odd shapes. I feel like it gives more of the real city and vibe. Like the city that's closest to me, it's got some pretty crazy topography in it that aids in just diversifying what the city is and looks like, and gives it different feel and such. So one thing I forgot to do here is to, check which way that air is going. So, I think once we can buy some squares, we might buy over here and set up our, see, we have the train coming in, so set up some dock and industry over here so it blows away, and I think we'll put some of that down here as well. Maybe have a road that comes under the bridge here. As for right now though, I think we're little SOL, which won't be bad. We need to give the city some time to grow and to make something of itself. So let's follow another contour line here. We're just gonna go right there. We'll follow this little slope down. Here I'm just following the edge of our square, our tile, our starting tile. I'm gonna have to think of some electricity here, and again with how we set things up. Wow, I'm gonna stick with this nice angle. I like the green side of things. I like tend to use the wind turbines. They do a very good job, and I find if you have enough wind on your map, they're probably one of the better sources of energy. Doing this all in the air pollution screen. That's okay. I'm gonna leave that for some services, and I'm gonna throw a road right up the middle of this to give it some... Oh, I didn't connect that all the way, did I? Zoom in a little bit here. Did it connect? I don't think it did. There we go. Well, I think that gives us quite a bit of zoning for now. So we've got our water, we got our roads, now we need a little bit of power. So let's see, it says we're getting nice wind all over here. So let's just throw it right up here in this corner. We'll put it as close. Which way is that? Gotta face you into the wind. Make it at least somewhat realistic. Alright. I'll throw you there. Throw another one there. Throw another one there. And we've hit our first milestone. That's a nice thing, like you can hit that first one pretty easy just by doing the layout of your city and getting it all set up. So I am not going to worry about looking at the progression panel quite yet. I usually wait for the second of those milestones. We'll throw one more in if I got space over here. Facing the wrong way. That will be okay. We're gonna throw a power station down because right at the start here we are gonna be producing more electricity than we are using. So I like to sell that as fast as possible to start making some money. There we go. Now we've got power covered. We have our water intake covered over here by our water tower. And we've got our waste disposal down here. And as soon as I can, I'll be usually getting the sewer treatment. I believe I could get it right now if I wanted. No, it's 2. That's right. Alright. Well, this is the start of our city. Let's do some zoning and hit the play button. So let's take this a little one by one. I've watched a few videos as well as just what I've found in my own playtime is that if you control the size of your zoning and the size of your buildings, you can control a lot. You can control the amount of industry that you want per se. In our situation, the size of the lots and the amount that our people are going to be taxed and such. We'll just drop that off. And by doing this and slowly upgrading it, whether you make your plot sizes a little bit bigger or what have you, different level of zoning. As you increase it, as your city evolves, and these plots get bigger or smaller, possibly, then you can really fine-tune your city a lot more and keep our dreaded high rent a little more under control. It eventually creeps in, as it always does, as everyone still needs somewhere to live, and as we're going through in our daily lives right now with our high rent and everything, it creeps up. But you can definitely use this to mitigate some of that
Unlike
headache.
most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank paper, using only their imagination.
It's a little more tedious and takes a little more time to zone in. Whereas, you know, that dropper is really nice because you can just fly through, and I could have had all of this zoned by now. But that tediousness of it can really give you the payback in the long run. Because at some point we'll be coming through, and some of this will most likely be getting rezoned into higher densities and the such. I think for the time being we don't have a lot going on. I'm just gonna throw a couple commercial sites in. Of varying sizes. And let's hit play and see what happens here. Oh yeah, instantly we got some houses popping in. Oh, a first commercial popped in there too. Overabundance, so we're selling. That's exactly what we want to see. See, we're producing 30 and only using about 6, almost 7. That's going up as people move in. Same with our water, we're doing great. Oh, we have one issue. We forgot to connect one pipe. So we will snap to that. Did it? Gotta zoom in. Snap to that. And we'll come over here. Snap to there. Get everyone's sewage flowing for them. Yeah, see, everyone's not complaining anymore. Ah yes, and we've already got healthcare and garbage. So let's see. Small town. We'll start out with our clinic right up here. Right here on this corner post. And of course our death care. Let's have the cemetery on the. I believe this is on the hill there. So. Let's just throw that up in there. Oh, it kind of dug in, but that's okay. Should have, I was hoping it would contour a bit more, but I always forget this digs in quite a bit. And as for waste, I do not like landfills. So we do have these 3 tiles we can buy. I am gonna buy a couple of these tiles. So I'm gonna buy those 3 for right now. Part of that is so I can run a road underneath here. And let's start on getting some of our industrial area underway. So this is gonna be a high traffic area, so let's try and be a little bit more smart about our layout here. So that train, I'm gonna want a station for that, and I need to be able to swoop those guys around. So let's come something like this with this road. And you know, I'm gonna end that in a dead end, and I'm gonna throw a little roundabout on the end, so just sends cars back the way they came. Don't have to make those weird turns that you see so many doing. And now I'm just gonna throw in some industrial zoning. There's really no rhyme or reason to this. This is just slapping some stuff together and making it work for now, because we're going to be doing a little bit in this area, and right now it's just a matter of let's fulfill some of the needs. So unfortunately this groundwater is going to get polluted. We may be able to put a geothermal down there later on, but as it is right now, that's how she's gonna be. Now that we did that, let's see our workplace. Yeah, unemployment. So our unemployment should start evening out, but I think one of the biggest things, we need more people. Beautiful little community, but unfortunately that is not enough to run a city. So let's keep zoning out some housing, and I'm sure it'll fill in at just as fast as we zone it in. Oh, that was a weird click. Alrighty. Getting some more houses popping up. That's beautiful. Let's throw a couple over here. Let's go with a size bigger house down here. Guys down by the water want a bit bigger of a property. And you know what? For these guys, we'll do that. Well, our population is increasing. That is good. Money is decreasing. That is expected. Not wanted, but definitely expected. Trying to keep things zoned and moving along nicely. And you know what? I think as soon as we zone this street. See that our zoning has gone down, so we've zoned enough. And you know what? I might leave it at that for right now. But let's go through and plant a bunch of trees. Let's see what trees do we got kicking around here? Oh, pine trees. And hickory. Oh, those are some nice trees. Crank the strength up. We'll go with pine first. And we're just gonna throw in a bunch of trees. They're gonna take forever to grow, so it's best early done.
You're listening to Second Moon Radio with J. Thomas Hornbuckle, and we're pervading some of the finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial right here.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is we're selling it and bringing money into local
That's right.
economy.
You could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
All right. Now, of course, we need. Oh, that's bright on the eyes. Need to get some more commercial going. swing by. Oh no. Oh no. Should we throw a little alley? No, we'll just connect them up. There, and our industries are firing on all four. And yes, I did just plop that. Plop a few more in here. I think we should maybe fill in the rest of this, and you know what? I think we are gonna throw some row housing in, and ooh god, not that much row housing. We will swap over to this, and we're just gonna, you know, do this whole street right there, just bam. And let's do this whole street too. There we go. We got some row housing in. That's taking care of that demand. And yeah, those I just tend to plop and let them build up. Let's go back and throw some more houses in down here. I know the demand for it hasn't rose yet, but it wouldn't hurt to have it ready and done by the time that demand meter does start going up. I'm getting a little lazy on some of these here, but interesting to see what would pop up on them. Let's see. Oh, I can't do anything there yet. I need a small village, so a few more. A little bit further to go before that. But let's come and watch people come in off the highways to our quaint little tiny village. We got a bunch of trucks heading into our industrial zone, and some cars, and looks like maybe a cab. Oh, a sports car. Coming into our quaint little town, and look at that right on the corner, a nice little nice little gas station. Woven wool, textile shop, tiny toys, furniture shop, beverages and entertainment and stuff. Yeah, Lima's bar. Another shirts, convenience food. Gotta keep everyone fed, right? These haven't filled in yet. We've got vehicles. Yeah, everyone needs to buy their vehicles. Some recreation. I wonder what that store is. Another clothing, textiles. Here's our medical clinic. that view is not the greatest. I'm not sure why they decided to go with it. Makes it too hard to see what you're trying to do there. We'll let those fill in. Should we see what we got down here? Maybe let these be the bigger. So we've got a diner. Gonna get that food. Let's see, we got another tailor shop. It's a big one. Texas Tailor. Tex Tailor. Chemtrail chemicals. Okay, so chemical. That's quite odd. Leafy Greens sells food. They're still under construction. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's a cute little store. What we got? Pharmaceuticals. Yeah. Pat back. Medical. Yeah, you pat your back when you go to the medical. That's exactly what you need. Sancreate Baron. Okay, we got some electronics. And wingbacks, some more electronics. You guys are in competition with each other. And I don't know about you, but I think the Baron's gonna win this one. See our cities popping in. See, I like starting more open air like this, leaving that space in there, because then you can come back and, you know, throw a road down the middle of that, and yeah, it's gonna cut into your zone blocking, but you can throw up a lot more buildings in that way at times. Like it I don't know, it just open space is beautiful, and then you can fill it in with buildings as you go. And like these are only 3x3, right? So when you come back through and it's like, okay, well, this is an older part of town. We need to maybe rezone this and bring this into, you know, maybe the 6x6 or the 5x5s, the 6x6s. You start eating into more of this zoning. And right now, like, I could throw some paths through there that as this builds up, those paths stay and gives more of an opportunity to walk around rather than everyone always be going by vehicle or taking transit when we get to that point, as we will be getting to that point. Oh yes, more people popping in. This is good. See that our commercial is creeping up again with more people popping in like this. That's not too surprising. I might actually throw some commercial in right around this corner, actually. Say sorry to you guys and sorry to you guys, and maybe we'll throw a little bit bigger one there. That'll keep the traffic down a little bit on this. Some of them can come this way, some of them can go that way. See, a few more things are coming in here. We got some more electronics, some more toys. Isn't one of these guys right around here toys too? Anyhow. Some pink and sparkly chemicals, leafy greens, convenience, treasure trove, comics, paper. We got a comic store, and here we are onto our second milestone. We are at the small village. This is exciting. Let's hop into this progression panel. We see that our loan limit comes up, our taxation. You know, we get more money, which is good as we're going down. We haven't gotten to the positives yet. Got some development points and expansion permits, medium density, some more education. Yeah, yay. Get that education going early, right? Achievements, don't need to look at that right now. So I do not like polluting, so I am gonna get that. And as I only have one little point left, I am gonna hold off and get into the incinerator plant on our next milestone. But that will be all for today, guys. We are gonna leave it at this. And you guys are gonna have to come back next week if you want to see where this city goes, how we are planning on expanding it, and what we're gonna do with it. I would suggest, and highly suggest, I might be a little biased here, but there's a follow button there and a like button, and if you would be so gracious to hit both of those, that's really going to help us out and keep our numbers going up, and we will get more people on board, viewing, playing with us, commenting, being part of the amazing community that I'm hoping to foster here on this channel. So hit a like, hit a subscribe, and share this to your friends and get them coming back every week to see more. Thank you very much for watching my video, and we will see you next week. Have a good night.